Sup you guys, ASD Classified here. So, one day I was at work and I was on my lunch break and I was looking through Twitter, as I do, and I saw a bunch of tweets on my timeline talking about Power Ranger movie, Power Ranger movie. You know, I'm like, are we getting a Power Ranger movie? So, I went on rangerboard.com, sure enough, they had a thread. And we're getting a Power Ranger movie. And not just that, it's a Mighty Morphin reboot movie. What? Like, a Mighty Morphin reboot movie. Like, I never expected this. Like, I knew that we were gonna get a Power Ranger movie at some point. Like, ever since Saban Brands bought back Power Rangers, like, I believe they've been talking like, oh yeah, we're gonna do all this stuff to revamp the franchise and we're gonna try to do Power Ranger movies. Like, I expected a movie at some point. I didn't expect a Mighty Morphin reboot. I expected them to probably take a page from Super Sentai and they would do like a Legendary Ranger War movie, or they would make a movie about one of the current Power Ranger seasons. So, Dino Charge, we're gonna get a movie from there. That's what I thought. I never thought we would get a Mighty Morphin reboot movie. Like, it just never came to mind. But here we are, and I am excited for this. I really am excited. It's just, this news is just, it's bittersweet to me, it's just, yeah, movie, yay, but I am 100% sure that this movie is going to be trash. Like, I'm sorry, like, after 4 years of trashy seasons, you can't expect me to be looking at this reboot movie and like, oh yeah, they're totally gonna put the best effort into making this movie the greatest thing ever. Like, no, I'm sorry, after Super Mega Flop, you really expect me to think that? Like, their 21st anniversary season, they put zero effort into that, but, okay. No, alright, I don't think this movie is going to be good, okay? Now, could they pull a miracle and the movie will actually be great? Yeah, I would love to eat my crow about this. Like, I would eat that crow up all day long if the movie turns out to be good, alright? I would love to be wrong, but that's not how I feel right now. I feel like it's going to be terrible. But I guarantee you, I will be there in front row watching this movie. Like, they can have my money. I will spend my coins to see this movie because it's Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin, and I'm going to see it. Reboot movie, man. So, new Kimberly, new Billy, new Zachary, new Trainee, new Jason, like, new Rita. Like, there are so many possibilities. Like, let's forget the fact that I think it's going to be terrible right now. There are so many possibilities for this movie. Like, there's so many ideas, like new ideas they can do. I definitely hope that they make some, new changes in there. Like, let's not make any radical changes, mind you. But let's, let's add some new stuff. Let's not do the exact same thing that Mighty Morphin did, case in point, let's not just have Zordon kidnap 5 teenagers one day and give them powers, let's not do that, I don't know, that's just so wonky to me. Like, I barely liked that as a kid. Like, oh, you just gonna kidnap 5 teenagers and they just happen to be really good at martial arts and gymnastics and one of them just happens to be a super genius. Like, I don't know, it's just, and I get that that's a part of Power Rangers' charm. Like, all of that wonky stuff, that's a part of what makes it so fun to watch, but I don't know, I just feel like they probably should do something different for the movie. I don't know, like maybe go the Dino Thunder route of they've been chosen by destiny to be Rangers, so you really can't pick anybody else but these teenagers. I don't know, I don't like random kidnapping random people and giving them random powers. I don't know, I feel like if they're gonna be Rangers, then there needs to be a good reason for it, They can be teenagers, I'm fine with it, but, just have a good reason, I don't know. Unless they make it really, really funny for why they're picking random teenagers, then I might let it go. But yeah, you need a good reason. Now I'm really thinking about this. Like, how are they gonna find Rita? Like, they can't just have Rita on the moon in a space dumpster, right? I'm sorry. Like, we're in the year 2014. It's like, You're telling me with all the advanced technology, we never noticed a space dumpster on the moon until now? I don't know. Like, they gotta come up with something else. Maybe the space dumpster is like flying through space and it crash lands on the moon, or it crash lands on the Earth one day. You know, I don't know. They gotta come up with something else. Wow, I'm getting more excited the more that I think about it. Wow. Like, I want to see this movie, like, now. Like, man, I guess Rita really is going to be the first villain, right? I mean, she's the most iconic in Power Rangers, so I guess. But, you know, when I was a kid, I never really liked to see Rita by herself. I like to look at Lord Zed, or Lord Zed and Rita, you know, married. I never really liked to watch the episodes where she was working alone. I don't know, the Japanese dubbing, I mean, it kind of wears thin on you, but I don't know. I mean, clearly they're not going to use any Japanese dubbing here, so whatever new Rita they cast with the comb titties, I mean, she could probably be really entertaining and good, and you know, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe in the sequel movies we can introduce Lord Zed and stuff, and Evil Green Ranger. Oh my god, Evil Green Ranger Tommy. That, oh, the sequel to this movie, like, they might as well just call it Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2, Green with Evil. Like, can you imagine that in movie form? My nostalgia right now, man. Okay. Whether this movie is gonna be good or bad, I am ready to see it. And the cameos, like, they gotta have some old school Power Rangers come back. I mean, they got to. Pretty sure Karen Ashley isn't gonna get that invite, but look, I don't know. This movie, man. This movie. So, I don't know. I really can't say anything else. I mean, like I said, bittersweet. I'm excited for it, but I do think it's going to be terrible. So, and I would love to be proven wrong on that, but yeah, right now that's where I am. So, for those who are watching, what do you think of this news? What do you think about having a Mighty Morphin reboot movie? Do you like this idea, or are you like, this is just gonna be terrible? Or like what do you think? What do people think? Because I haven't really been paying attention to the forums right now because work, it gets in the way of everything. So, like, just let me know if you're watching this video, okay? Alright. Jamata. Later, guys.